listening to Out of Time Radio.
Have you seen aliens or UFOs? If you have, give me a call. If you've seen politicians shape-shifting or you want to, give me a call. If you've been a victim of alien and military abductions, give me a call. You can call in toll-free, folks, at 877-624-4331. Call in with your questions and comments if you have some interesting news in regarding aliens or the New World Order. Give me a call, toll-free number, 877-624-4331. If you've been a target all your life from aliens or demons or general mayhem from hell, give me a call. If you have memories you can't explain, if you feel different from everyone else, if you seem to know things other people don't, give me a call. You know, don't send me emails telling me about it. Call on the show. Let's talk about it on the show. You know, a lot of you contact me after the show is over or during the week and send me emails. And, you know, let's talk about it during the show. Give me a call during the show. Or what you can do is send me an email at Yahoo Messenger at sherrytalkradio@yahoo.com. Or you can contact me via Yahoo Messenger at Sherry Talk Radio. As soon as I get over there, for some reason. But you can contact me either way. You can call the toll-free number. That number's also on my site at aliensinthenews.com. Where you can go to Out of Time Radio. They have it listed there. So get involved. Give me a call. I know got a question sitting in my box for today. And can you describe shape-shifting for us newbies? And what shape-shifting is it's hybrid children, parents of the children of aliens, children of the Nephilim. They have a special DNA, and it's a half-human, half-hybrid DNA. And this allows them to be able to shape-shift back and forth between alien and human. So one minute they can look human, and the next minute they can shape-shift into their alien form and start to look alien. I know about 3 years ago, Al Gore started shape-shifting on live TV, and millions of people saw it. They caught a couple of seconds of him. He was turning all green, and then the camera, you know, his face was getting distorted, and then the camera hurried up and moved away from him. And then I've heard of people that have seen the Pope, the last Pope, John Paul II, start to do the same thing where his face would start to become distorted on TV, and then the cameras would pan away from him. And so you can catch these people starting to shapeshift on TV, and one of the things that really triggers them off is anger. If they start to get really angry, you'll start to see them shapeshift, and you can start looking for the facial deformities, contortions start taking place. I know when I watch TV, if I'm watching Congress or any of these aliens masking as humans, come on, I'll start to see green. You know, I'll see green hair, green skin. You know, I'll just start to see green on these people. Another thing is the snake eyes look. A lot of them will have. You'll see George Bush do it a lot. His little snake eyes, his snake eyes look. Or they have that wide awake look like Hillary Clinton, where it looks like someone's sticking toothpicks in their eyes and propping their eyes open. So it's like one extreme to the other, the real wide awake look, or the I never blinked Tom Ridge look, or the on my forked tongue's gonna spit out Donald Rumsfeld look. I mean, every time that guy talks, he's just waiting for a forked tongue to spit out of his mouth. And so there's things you can look at and look for. And all these people, all these politicians I've mentioned, they come from a certain bloodline. You'll see it in the Moravian bloodline. And Fritz Springmeier wrote a book about the 13 Illuminati bloodlines. And these are pure, uncontaminated bloodlines. And we're not talking about pure human DNA bloodlines. We're talking about pure uncontaminated in the sense that they're pure hybrid bloodlines. They're pure alien, half human, and they only intermarry between themselves, between the families, to keep that bloodline pure. They don't want it contaminated with all of human DNA. That's what they go back into the hidden mysteries, into occult magic, occult knowledge, all of the stuff from the ancient past. Because there's Satan's seed line, there's serpent's seed line, and they protect it, and they're run by the Illuminati. And the Illuminati itself is a council of aliens that rule our world from space. They're a council of aliens, and their children are the hybrids, who we know are also the Bilderberger faction of the Illuminati. The Bilderbergers and the ones that are infamous towards bringing in the New World Order, they're the hybrid children of these Illuminati aliens. And so everything's connected, but everything's much more sinister than you ever thought it was. I know I talk about this stuff constantly, so a lot of you, it's like getting to be secondhand information. And that's good. The more you hear it, the more you'll know it, the more you're going to recognize it when it starts coming up, because the veil is going to be lifted off of the earth. These aliens are going to be in our presence, in our face. We're not going to be able to get rid of them. And a lot of you won't understand what and who they are and where they're from and what they're doing here. And if you look in the ancient prophecies that foretell our future, it's all foretold there that America will become an alien nation. We will become a nation of hybrids. The Lord talked about it in the Bible when he talked about the wheat and the tares. He talked about it with the iron and the clay. Tares and iron. Locusts even are terms often associated with fallen angels, which are aliens. And these aliens don't come from billions of galaxies, billions and billions of miles away. They're right here in our own solar system. A lot of them live in the first and second heavens here in our own constellation systems. And a lot of them live underneath the earth. They're subterranean. They have bases here on our earth. And what I was going to do today is go over some of these bases that are located on our earth. And they're not just in the land. We also have water bases. I know I was talking to somebody the other day about an underground water base that's located in southern tip of Florida. There's an underground alien base down there. And there's also a base, underground alien base, over by the Bermuda Triangle. People have seen UFOs coming in and out of water, and that's why, because there's underground bases underneath the water. And then there's also, a lot of people see them in California and Utah, New Mexico, and Colorado. That's because they have other bases everywhere. I mean, in our mountains in particular. They like to have, they carve out mountains, they have bases inside the mountains. And then Dulce, New Mexico, where it goes for miles underneath the ground, city the size of Manhattan for the Greys. It's a Grey's nest. And it's also a joint human and alien base. So we have these bases everywhere. Give me a call, folks, 877-624-4331. Last week you made me do all the talking, and I want to do all the talking. I want to talk to you. If you're having problems with, you think you're chip implanted, you want to know how to get rid of them, give me a call. If you're hearing voices, people think you're crazy, give me a call. Because I'll tell you what, hearing voices does not mean you're crazy. It means you got a chip implant. All these people think, well, I can't talk about hearing voices because people will think I'm crazy. And that's what they want you to feel, so that you won't get help, so that you won't deactivate the chip implants that they put inside of you. Because a lot of people that have been chip implanted have also been led into becoming serial killers or assassins, doing the dirty work for the government. These are called Manchurian candidates. Even the mothers that drowned or killed their children, we've heard several stories of those over the years, driven by what they describe hearing voices. And that's what the government can do with their ELF technology, extreme low frequency waves technology. Once you're chip implanted, they can pound you with their ELF technology, and they have voice to skull technology, and they can speak to your head.